Oh yeah.
Well, hello everyone.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome to the Far
Hello.
Pages.
Okay. All right. So, just to give us a quick catch up on what happened last week, as long as everyone is here. I'm presuming Ashley and Carl muted themselves just because they're don't want background noise. So, to catch us up on last week, you guys all reunited with Panzer and caught up on all the changes and things that have happened since you guys parted. You got to speak to King Zeketh, during which time you met his son, didn't get along with him too well, and then Zeketh requested that the party act as third-party ambassadors for an arranged marriage between the royal families of Zeketh and Leanne, for the hopes of gaining leverage over the Zocolian theocracy and their dominance of the continent. So the party agreed after much deliberation, and from what I am understanding with everyone else and what we were talking about earlier, you guys set out in the morning from Lacid to take a trip south before heading to Leanne directly. You are also, for the sake of making it easy, put him on the map, you are also escorting Hutan, an apparent ambassador for Lacid, and he will represent the king and the prince's interests, and it is your job to keep him safe. So, it is up to your party to decide, routes that you want to take, anything that you need to do on the trip. Take it away, folks. What do you wish to do?
I really think we should take him to the werewolf place. It sounds safe.
I mean, that was the plan.
Sarahima just looks over at you and she just raises an eyebrow and she's like,
Safe as a prostitute in the church.
yeah. I would agree with Roxy on that one.
Oh.
Meanwhile, all three of your wagons are just, bumping along the roads wherever you're driving.
I'll be driving one of them.
Speaking of, who decides to drive Monroe's new baby wagon?
I mean, the wagon's the same size as the other one.
They are, but it is kind of his baby.
Oh. Well, I mean, I'm driving the front
Maybe
wagon.
he will drive it. He can drive his baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got.
Nobody volunteers. I'll drive it.
Hey, is it explosive at the moment?
For the sake of, I'll say that Lulu and Sue are riding with Monroe to act as assistants and loaders in the event of needing to use the item.
Okay, so am I just officially Monroe now, or am I still Oliver?
I'm sorry, I meant Oliver. I literally actually called you Oliver today when I was talking to my dad about you.
I told you, you're Monroe.
So it is literally up to you, Carl, what name Oliver wishes to go by. And
Oliver.
It's up to you to also enforce that.
Oliver.
Okay, sorry.
Oliver would be easier.
Okay.
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
And that's after he retires and sets up a restaurant. They're known for their explosive, spicy food.
Where it came from? Like Jeremiah said. Man, Ollie, I didn't realize you ran a restaurant.
Oh,
That is
man.
not true. That's
So
not true,
owls come
Roxy, and
for
you know
food?
it. You
Do you
come
poop
here
owls?
every day for food.
Yeah,
She poops
yeah,
owls.
it's true. And she never pays. She always ends up washing dishes.
Oh, man.
Not eating the dishes?
No.
I foresee that being a thing, like later on when Roxy has like multiple little slime babies. It's
Oh, God.
literally her and her family. They come, wash dishes, clean up, and eat him out of house and home.
Funny. That's funny.
Okay, yeah. There's some sound effects to tell you what it sounded like there.
Sorry, guys. I
Anyway,
just finished dinner.
I'm in the current process of eating pie and drinking chocolate milk. So,
Now I want chocolate milk. Damn it.
Damn it, so
I
do
forgot
I
to
now.
grab me a chocolate bar when I went
All
inside.
right, I'm going to make chocolate
Pouring
milk.
now.
Fuck you.
all right. So, what's the plan, guys? For those of you who didn't have to immediately jump up and go grab chocolate milk.
So we're taking someone somewhere for the whole marriage thing, right?
No, no, okay, so right now we're taking Roxy's werewolf friend home.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's go.
Much appreciated, by the way.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
So, she informs you by looking at the map that her family lives at the head of a river at the base of the Calvera Mountains on the west side.
And where are we going after that?
Depending on how you guys wish to travel, you can either take a water route to Leanne, and then you can head upstream or upriver through Zach, and then head across a major trade route to the Leanne capital, or you can go across the trade route, which goes from Rhodes through the Zirconian Theocracy, through Hildaxia, and then travels to Zasil, or actually just north of Zasil, and then you could take the trade route up to Leanne.
Well,
Let's take the
I'd
most
say-
complicated route.
I mean,
I'd
that
say
would.
it's probably better to take the trade route since we got this dignitary dude with us, and he'll whine if we have to walk through mud.
I
True.
mean, I would not be opposed to a seafaring adventure, but we would all be confined to a boat for a number of days.
Have you seen our boat?
I have not seen any boat that you carry.
Not confined.
wait.
It's a big boat.
Out of game, Sam, I need to know what the heck you're talking about because the party does not have a boat.
Yes, we do. We have boat. We always rent a big boat.
Okay, you've been on like the quote unquote river boat that takes you upriver when you decide to travel, but you have never chartered a boat.
Yes, we did. We had to charter a boat when we first came to this city. We spent like almost all of our gold.
Okay.
It's like a 3 months trip.
Well,
Yeah, it was
it,
a long ass
it,
trip.
it doesn't actually like you don't own the boat, and the boat after you finish that route, you didn't get to keep the boat. It's still owned by the guy who owns it, and he only runs between Shakar and Lacid.
Yes, but it's still our boat.
I look to Sam and I'm like, I am not a boat.
Never said you were a boat. Why would you be a boat?
What boat are you talking about?
Boat that we came here on.
My memory's a little fuzzy on that.
Okay, let's just move on.
Moving on.
So
Who's in the first wagon?
Hutan actually looks, at while they're having this conversation, regardless of who owns the boat. I'm still interested in knowing whether or not we are taking the trade route or we are taking the ocean to get to Leanne.
Which way is quicker?
I mean, arguably both would be quicker, but you don't also have to worry about pirates, and you have to worry about storms. I mean, you don't have to worry about storms when you're on the trail so much.
Do you like the idea of a trail?
Yeah, we haven't gone this way before.
Very well then, we will take the trail. So you guys, I presume you guys had to take the route to ugh,
Werewolf.
Manor. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Werewolf City.
So the interesting thing is you can either go across.
We built this city on rock and howl.
All right, so I'm gonna be freehanding some drawings here for you guys on the map. So pay attention to roll 20. You are currently in Lacid at the base of the circle. Now, you guys can either travel along the trade route, which follows the river, down here, all the way down here, travel along the trade route to Rhodes, and then go upriver to where Werewolf Manor is. Or you can rough it across country and avoiding rivers, follow the base of the mountains all the way down here.
Hey guys, how did the Oregon Trail go?
Badly. I'm not wrong.
He's not. He's not. The Oregon Trail had a terrible fatality rate. But
They made a
the
game
people that got there were dirty, stinking rich at the
About
end.
They don't make games about good things.
Good game. Good game if anyone played it.
Dysentery.
I only ever actually heard of the game. I never got to play it myself.
It's a little text adventure, basically.
I know what it is, and I've actually been very interested in playing it, but...
If you have an iPhone, it's on the arcade area as well.
And actually, I have arcade for free, so...
Yeah, I would look into it. It's fun.
I should probably try it. I'll probably do that during my, lunch breaks or something. Anyway, moving on.
You need a picture.
All right.
I'll look at that picture. You do not.
What?
All right.
Oh, speaking of, Carl, are you getting new artwork for your character profile? Because your character profile is not showing up on Roll20 anymore. Or your artwork that you had for Oliver is not showing up on there
I
anymore.
see it.
Oh, there it's there. Now it's there. It literally was not here for the last 20 minutes. What the heck?
Yeah.
It literally just popped up after you said it.
Yeah, it should be disappearing now,
Why?
and then coming back now, and then disappearing, and then coming back now, and then disappearing, and then coming back now.
Wait, how?
Because we
what?
have multiple choices on what we want to show.
Damn!
How the hell did you get mine? I did not give you access to mine.
How did you do it?
I'm a Pokeball.
What?
What the heck? What the heck? Ah, jeepers. Okay.
I do have new artwork being made though
Okay.
for the look of Monroe,
Got it. All right.
and it's gonna be badass.
Okie dokie. Well, moving on. Which route does the party wish to take? Now,
See
for
how
for
we
the
can
sake
change our
of
minds.
for the sake of, I'm gonna pull up the actual map of just the. Let's see here. No, I don't have it. Where is it? Oh no! I accidentally deleted my map of the Cid. I will help. Okay. I can't do what I was going to do. I was going to zoom in and give you guys option to look at all the various stops.
We're taking
along
that
the
route.
way.
Which route is safer?
Arguably, the trade route is safer, but it's also going to take you more time.
I thought they're both about the same.
I actually don't know how to do that, so that's fun.
You know, we keep getting mixed up. How long will this trip take? Go ahead and give us times, because we always mix up the months and the times and all that.
So looking at this, I would say, because I don't have the grid on right now,
No, thank you.
I would say that's probably going to be 3.5 months across
Holy
the
shit.
open trail. I would say probably 4 months along the trading route.
How
Just
much?
an extra month?
Wait, how much money would it take for all 3 of our wagons to get on a boat?
On a boat? Well, you had 2 coming here, and that cost you an arm and a leg. If here, let's do it this. Actually, that is I think I'm seeing what you're looking at, John. If you took the open trail from Lacid down to the river, and then got on a boat and went down to the ocean, and then jumped across the bay and went up the river to there, that could be an alternate route as well. It's about a month open travel trail across the prairie by boat.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm spelling that.
By boat, that's actually only about... That's only about 7 weeks. You would actually save a little time, just a little bit of time, going across the ocean route that way.
Who's up for it?
I'll do whatever.
Now, let's see here. For the sake of, I'll say yes. There is a town at the head of the river there.
Let's head that way. Everyone in agreement?
Which way are we taking?
I will change the color.
Thank you.
That way that people can see the primary route that you guys or that John's talking about. So
Please
across
change it to
Prunty.
something I can differentiate.
Can you tell that I just made a line?
Yes,
There, I see it.
red line.
Okay. So that line right there is across country to the head of the river, the town, or where there is a town at the head of the river, and then you take the river all the way down to the ocean, scrape across the bay, and go upriver to where the werewolves live.
Mm.
Also, a question specifically directed at Roxy. How does Roxy feel about riding a boat and crossing an ocean?
You know what a boat is, right?
I've been on a boat
Stafford.
before. Jeremy?
Yeah,
Negative.
I said I've been on a boat before.
Okay.
I don't think she really would care too much.
Okay.
She would just kind of stay away from the edge.
Sorry, my memory's a little hazy.
Is this John or your character saying that?
My character.
Okay.
So, John asked if everyone's good to vote for the river route. Is everyone good for
Yeah.
that?
That should be good.
Like I said, I'll go wherever.
Whatever gets us there and alive.
Carl, you're muted, so we can't hear you, and Ashley, we can't
I
hear
was
you
crunching.
either. Okay.
I'm
What are
fine.
the numbers?
It's just how much it's going to cost, though. That's my fear.
Honestly, the walking route is the cheapest.
It's what?
The cheapest.
Hmm.
I'm always all for the cheapest option.
I agree. I wanted to go the trade route, but we'll do whatever everybody else wants. I will, at
Figure
least.
out this one.
I would prefer the cheapest option, honestly.
That
Okay.
is the one that that Hannah is pinging is the cheapest route. Yes,
Yeah.
What is this one right here?
that is the medium cost route. It's completely across country.
Probably the most dangerous too.
Yes.
Of course, I've never been afraid of a little danger.
I look at you and I hold up my freshly bandaged arm.
Well,
You
that
know
won't
how much
happen
these
now that I'm
parts
here.
cost?
Well, that won't happen now that I'm here.
It's happened when you were there several times.
Oh, I don't remember.
Like when you got blown up?
Please don't bring that up. It's a bad memory.
I'm sorry.
Well, I
Your
wasn't
character
there for
and you,
that
Trevor.
one.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, like Trevor's not upset. It's just like she doesn't like thinking about it.
I know. That's why I said I'm sorry to your character and you too.
It's a good thing you don't sleep, Sam.
You
Roxy's
weren't
gotta
9
sleep.
feet tall. In fact, she walks up to you and like grabs one of the little spikes sticking out of you. Like, how tough is it?
Joe?
I'm strong enough to actually, be almost considered a horn.
And a trainable.
Hush, or I will break this off. And then she turns around and walks.
Ooh, certainly good time.
You hear the sound of a sword unsheathing.
Are we really going to do this?
And a spear being drawn as well off from my back.
Oh, you grumpy baby. Adama, he's your kid right now. You deal with him.
Let's stop the fighting.
She's just gonna sit back in her human form, just watching like what is seriously going on? Is he really seriously getting butt hurt over something or
I don't know what the two of you are arguing about, but I did not have enough coffee this morning to heal both of you. So let's just calm down.
I've actually drank coffee for the first time in a while.
We finally got our coffee machine working at home.
Dude, our coworker tried to claim our coffee machine broke, and so I decided to plug in and make coffee, and it fucking worked. So I decided, hey, fuck it, I made coffee. Let's drink some coffee. Coworker looked at me like I had 5
Magic
eyes. Like,
powers.
what's wrong with you?
I don't even drink coffee all that often, but if I don't have the option to, it like makes me anxious.
Yeah, no, I never drink coffee. That's why my coworker looked at me and was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you okay? I'm like, why?
I'm pretty sure my blood is 80% coffee.
My blood is like 80% NOS. I've never really drank coffee. I've always had NOS or Bang
That's why
or
you're so
Rain.
busy.
And that's why it was the strangest thing. And he literally adamantly looked kind of terrified that I was drinking coffee. It was hilarious.
In the list of things that are probably bad for you, coffee's not as bad as NOS, so it's a good choice. It's like doing cocaine instead of black tar heroin. Like not the best option, but it's better than the other one.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going the cheap route, correct?
I believe
I mean,
so.
considering
Yes.
Roxy still has a whole of money, we can always go the comfortable route.
If I pay for it, I don't care. But if I have to pay for it, I want to go as cheap as possible.
All right, let's go cheap. Joe.
All right, so I have deleted all the other routes except for the cheap route. That'll be the route that you guys take. So it takes you 4.5 months
God damn.
to get down there, and I believe, if I'm tracking my dates correctly, I would say I have to look here quick at my FAR pages
Oof,
master
I got
file.
chill. Oh,
Any hunting available during that time?
Mm-hmm. I will address that in a minute. Let's see here.
Okay.
Now, dang, you're getting close to the end of the year.
New Year's!
Yay.
Yeah, but I had an event coming up at the end of the year. Let's see here.
I mean, you are the DM. You can just move it back.
I can, but I almost want to. But I don't. We wouldn't end up doing what I was planning on tonight. That's just the thing.
Then don't do it.
I'll wait until next week. I'll flex my DM powers and say you are just before, you're in the second to last month of the year. So
while we're
In November.
traveling,
go ahead, Sam.
okay. While we're traveling, I'm going to try writing up a practice contract, basically.
Marriage contract. Okay.
For the marriage contract.
Yeah, I
Married
don't
yeah.
I would say not while you're writing, but when you're actually stopped, you can do something because your handwriting is going to be important for that, and you'll need to
I
practice.
mean, we have 4 months, so it's not like I'm doing it like I have to rush.
Yep.
Okay.
Do.
And you don't sleep, so.
Yeah.
I am going to add a handout. Do. And hopefully you guys will be able to see it properly. Well, it's not pasting properly at all.
Holy
Give me a
crap,
second.
I feel that fan. Wait, oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
Fan was turned on.
Oh, wait, no, I used the wrong one. My bad. Wait, I can just click knowledge. Okay. 10. How is it?
All right. Oh, I wasn't going to actually make you roll unless you
Okay.
wanted
Never
to roll
mind.
for it.
I'm basically just practicing.
Yeah, I wasn't going to make you roll for that.
Okay.
All right. Roll20 hates me, but I'm going to do it this way instead. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry, didn't think about this ahead of time. I'm always unprepared with something. Always. All right. I need my clipper. Okay. So now I'm just going to choose a file. There we go. Where did it go? Please work properly. Okay, that does not work at all. Okay, that works. Okay, dagnabbit. All right. Now, since no one really got back to me about holidays for your characters, holidays are not up to date on this thing. But yes, I'm showing you all the calendar. This is the calendar. You should be able to zoom in, see the names of the months.
We're in Shisu, I guess.
You are in Shisu. It is Shisu first. Everybody, as you can tell, there's no weird historical events as of yet that have changed the numbers of the month. Every month is counted as 28 days.
My Roxy senses are tingling.
So,
I smell food.
get rid of him. So, for the first leg of this 4.5-month trip, down to when you get to the intersection down here, all of you amongst yourselves choose one member of your party to roll a D100 for me.
Start with bad luck. Damn.
Okay. Now, question quick. John, you said you wanted to hunt, correct? John? Can anyone hear John?
No.
Oh, Johnny boy.
Oh, Johnny boy, the pipes are calling. I don't know the rest of the words to the song. That's all I know.
We are fortunate.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, since he's not here, I guess.
Who's not here?
There we go.
Are you back?
Yes.
Okay. Just before you get up from now on, do like Ashley does and just type in AFK in the Roll20 chat. That way we know that you're AFK.
Okay.
Because we were just like waiting in silence as I kept saying John over and over again.
We had to hear Joe saying it was awful.
So,
What's
you
up?
said you wanted to hunt while you
Yes.
traveled, correct?
Yes. Maybe look for some flowers as well.
Okay. I'm not gonna have you roll flowers this time. Because I am behind on preparation for that stuff.
Okay.
But I will have you roll a hunt check, and for every 3 that you roll, you will add to Roxy's 21. Oh, wait a minute. Why? Okay. Why did everybody?
Because we're all fun.
Okay. No, I need the group to decide who's gonna roll the D100 because this is ridiculous.
And we did. We decided we all would. All right, Hannah, you roll.
Okay, so yeah, I don't want everybody to roll because then I have to, each individually curse one of you, or etc.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to feel left out.
There we go.
Hey, we both rolled 80s.
Damn.
All right, so who's gonna actually put in the official roll?
Hannah.
Okay. Hannah, go ahead and roll that D100 now that at least someone supports another person rolling.
I think we all should roll again.
I mean, we could. We'll just take what Hannah gets.
What
Holy
the?
shit.
Okay.
She rolled
got
100.
She did.
That's either horrible or wonderful. I don't know which. Do we find gold or
Well,
does
it's
the gold
green.
find us?
It's green. It means good. Green is good.
As you are traveling down the road, I'll say about a few days, about on the red dot, a few days before you get to the intersection, you actually, while you're riding along, there's open fields, grassy, flowery meadows, nothing that Panzer can go and collect and actually make, of use for his anything unless he just wants to have rose petal tea. But as you're traveling along in the distance, the night before there was a lot of storming, a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. It's a great night for those of you who like that. Roxy was terrified. You see a column of smoke about 400 yards ahead of you on the road. And it's pretty bad.
Like, can we see what's on fire, or do we just see the smoke?
It's just over the crest of the hill. You would have to approach closer.
They might need some help. Do I see this? It's
Yeah,
pillar
let's
smoke.
go.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
How much of a detour is it?
It's on the
We're-
road.
We're traveling 4 months. It's not going to be that much of a detour if we can see it.
All right. Y'all want to check it out?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So as you approach closer, you can smell, especially those of you who have good sense, like Vadoma and
Oliver.
Panzer and Oliver. The three of you can especially smell it. You smell.
Can I smell it?
No, you cannot.
Can Roxy not smell it?
I would say Roxy can smell it, but for those of you who have keen noses, like really good sense of smell, unless you're in one of your smelling forms, Roxy.
No, I'm in my human Roxy form.
Okay. You can smell you can smell the scent of charred flesh.
Ooh.
Tasty.
Yummy.
For those of you who care.
No
But-
Panzer.
Panzer's like barbecue.
As you come to a spot in the road where it looks like wagon trails veered off the road, you can see a bit of a mudslide. And at the base is where the column of the smoke is. And you look down, and there is a wagon on its side. It looks like it fell over, crashed, crates and whatnot have fallen out and have rolled. Barrels are spread out over the place. But it looks like the front half and the horse and the rider who were on it were struck by lightning.
I go check on the body.
They rolled a 1.
Yeah, as soon as
Yep.
Alex describes this to me, I'd be like, Sam, help me down there.
All right. Sam picks her up and takes her over to the wagon.
And I'd help Panzer check the bodies to see if anybody's alive.
Okay.
Thank you, Vadoma.
As
It's
the
probably still gold.
as the two of you check over the bodies, there is no pulse. The horses are dead. And it looks like he's been dead for probably about 6 hours.
Burn, baby, burn.
Various parts of the cart are still burning.
Does he have a ring?
Go ahead and check. Roll an observance check.
While that's going on, Sam is going to be trying to put out the fires.
I'm going to be looking in the cart for any other people or animals or useful things.
Okay. Roll an observance check for you as well. Panzer, your standard check, he does not apparently have a ring.
Okay. Well, at least he wasn't married. I'll check inside his clothes. I don't know if I'll check his pouch.
His leather purse, as you go to open it, there's parts of it that are charred, and the coins inside have all melted and fused together.
I take the melted coin purse.
Okay. You have about a pound of gold, copper, and silver ore.
Useful.
For
Um,
Fedoma, let me get to let me get past Vidoma quick, and then I'll jump to you, Sam. Did you roll your observance check, Vidoma?
Trevor's gonna roll for me because I can't be at my computer right now.
okay.
Okay.
1 sec. On Doma. Yeah, and observance.
When you said, "Oh no," you made me think of James from The Family Guy.
Oh no.
Yeah. Holy cow, 20. All right. Oh wait a minute. Why is
Oliver roll.
Why is Oliver rolling? Why?
No idea.
Let's
We
not
got a
hit our
4.
roll buttons unless a roll is requested, please. It confuses people. Vidoma, you do not find any bodies, or people other than that of a charred cat, which is not alive. There are a few cans of metal cans of food that have burst open. But as you continue to search, things that have been thrown from the cart and things that were farther into the back of the cart are still okay. And not everything burnt because there was a substantial amount of rain to keep the fire under control. But overall, unless there was something else you wanted to do, Sam.
I was gonna ask if I have to roll anything to put out the fire.
Okay. It's easy enough to put out the fire. I wouldn't make you roll for it. You have blankets and whatnot. It's easy to stifle what's left. And nothing's catching on the wet grass or anything. Overall, though, from what you can find, there are no markings or things to identify the person who was driving the cart, but you find enough supplies to last you probably 6 months as far as food.
Nice.
You find reams of cloth that Sam could use to craft things with. You have about 50 yards of cloth of your choice in color, etc. Sam?
Okay.
Food and provisions for the entire party. And that's about it.
I dig a hole.
Okay.
I'm gonna bury him.
All right. It takes you the rest of the day to be able to.
I dig pretty quick.
You do dig pretty quick, but for the rest of the day, it would take that to bury also the horses as well.
I'm not burying the horse.
Okay, so you're not going to bury the horses? Okay.
Or the cat. Just the man.
Just the man.
You probably ate
Okay.
the cat.
Bury the kitty.
It's easy enough to dig the hole.
It's a smaller hole than I usually make.
Okay. Is there anything else the rest of you would like to role play in this scenario?
Yes. After I bury him, I'm gonna say a couple of words and ask Vidoma to do so as well.
Like a funeral?
Yeah. After I finish burying him, I'll sit down next to it and say, "Here lies a man I did not know. But I thank him for the food he has provided us. May he find shelter," how the irony, "in the storm."
Okay. I've never really done a funeral for somebody. like this before.
Which is someone
Oh.
you don't know.
Just saying, out of game, that's kind of ironic that we get to witness Vidoma's first funeral.
Well, it probably wouldn't be her first funeral, just her first time like having to perform funeral rites
Officiating.
for
Or
somebody
speaking at one.
she knows nothing about and has no connection to.
I'm just
I mean,
thinking
for
of
all
Final
we know, this
Fantasy
guy's a
X at the
bandit.
moment.
I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I guess. Be at peace and what he said.
Find a shelter and starve.
Anything usable on the carts, as in wheels, axles, anything like that
It
that we may need.
You could find spare scrap if you wanted to dismantle it, but it would probably take you a day and a half to dismantle that as well.
How about just a wheel?
I'd say for after an hour's work, you could remove a wheel properly. Yeah, a spare wheel.
Sam, you think we might need a spare wheel just in case?
Oh hell yeah!
Sure. Sam
I've
goes
played
over,
Oregon Trail,
breaks the
guys.
axle, and takes the wheel.
Little
I
do
played
you-
Oregon Trail. We need it.
Take the wheel, take it from my hand. God
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't need to worry about like keeping the thing intact and the whole cart intact. So Sam walks over, breaks the axle, and takes the wheel.
Okay. Sure. I need you to roll a. I'm not going to say a strength check because I know Sam is strong enough to break it. I need a dex check to make sure you don't damage the wheel too.
Breaking the axe.
Damn it! Now I got a song stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's me. I just have my name set for Vidoma.
Do you actually have access to Vidoma's account? How are you how are you doing that?
He gave it to me
Oh, okay.
so I could roll her stuff when she has to walk away.
Okay.
You just change your name in the chat bar thing.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. 14. I'm just going to roll against that to make sure.
And we can't see your rolls, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, I'll turn off GM rolls. There we go. 8. Yeah, sure. Okay. You successfully destroyed the axle and are able to take the wheel.
Well, that saved me 45 minutes. Maybe 50 minutes.
I would like to use my bangles to see if the guy's soul is still around or if it moved on.
Good call. Totally forgot about that.
I was waiting for that. I'm just like, don't forget this. Don't forget this. What are you doing? Don't forget.
Wait, what?
Okay.
You can see into the spirit world.
All right. Yes, as you reach out, as we spoke of, you don't necessarily have to be able to see, but you are able to sense that he is still there.
I got the wheel and I'm going towards the wagon.
He seems dazed. He doesn't seem to be all there completely.
Hello, sir.
He's just
Hearing
kind of
her start to talk to the air, I'm gonna walk over and stand there.
he when he jumps, he actually starts. Well, granted, you wouldn't be able to see it, but you can tell he's kind of floating ethereally.
What's your name?
Marcus. What?
Market.
What happened?
Who's Marcus?
Well, Marcus, it seems like you had a bit of an accident and you passed away.
You were struck by lightning.
And he can't. You can tell he can't actually hear Sam at all.
Oh.
But he's sitting there. but I had so much more money to make. I wasn't done yet.
When I see that Sam can't, or that he can't hear Sam, I'm gonna try and use my ability, and I have to burn a point because it's not a skill yet. To reveal the spirit world to the people who can't see it, like I did with the shadow things.
Okay, go ahead. That would be
That's a charisma, correct?
Yep, charisma check.
It's a skill somewhere in the list, like towards the
Yeah, I'll
bottom.
get it.
I'll head over to them after I hear them talking to nothing.
Is that holy presence?
No, I think it's called Spirit Realm Reveal.
Okay. Spirit Realm Reveal. Okay.
Nice.
I mean, with a 24, yeah, sure.
Yay!
You can flavor it
I
however
love
you
that.
wish. You can flavor it however
Show
you
yourself,
wish.
magic sparkles, magic sparkles.
um,
So
yeah, I just kind of like not wave, but like put out my hand sort of in an arc motion
These are not the joys you're looking for.
Wax on, wax off.
towards, but like towards the other people, like where Sam and Panzer and Oliver and Roxy all are, like giving them the ability to see it, kind of. And then I'd answer, I totally
Like
understand.
when Moses parts the sea.
Yeah, exactly.
With magic sparkle, magic sparkle.
I totally understand. It's difficult when you know that the opportunities were there and the gold was just there for the taking, and then you just can't reach it. That's so tragic. I'm so sorry.
what am I supposed to do now?
I mean, you can just move on.
There is another side.
Can I?
With my help.
We got Reaper Dude here. Ghostbuster, come here.
Wait, I'm not quite ready to meet the Reaper yet. And he definitely starts panicking.
Calm down. It's okay. The other side is a wonderful place, and you'll be very happy. And I promise you, I will take up your mantle and make more gold for you in your name, Marcus, than 1,000 other goblins could.
Roll me a charisma check, please.
Oh
I'm gonna
God.
use a charisma check as well as I'm walking up.
I would like to use a point.
Yeah.
I would like to assist, but in a strange way of like, I want to roll stealth and like make myself look empathetic.
Okay.
And then add that on.
I want it. Oh man, what kind of skill would this be though? I don't know.
mean, this just seems like persuasion.
Feels like calming.
Yeah, let's do like a calming the panic type skill off of my light, I guess.
Okay.
So that's +3 from me. Oh no, +2 from me.
Okay. So +2 to whatever Vadoma ends up rolling.
So it's a D20 plus a D4 plus I think 8.
Oh yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting.
It's okay.
All right. Okay. Let's get ready for this tiny number that's going to show up.
No.
It's the wrong / It's not a backslash.
Damn
it's
it!
/
1 second. Gonna copy paste that.
Technically, you could have probably just hit her charisma button, and it should have automatically rolled those 3 things. But
It's too late now.
28.
Yes.
All right, so that's a 30
Plus 2.
with
That's a
Sam's
30. That's a super
assistance.
success. That's the first super success of the campaign. What's going to
Wait,
happen?
Won't stop.
Okay. So what do you say to him in this calming moment?
What I said that I would take up his mantle.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I got so distracted by waiting for dice to roll. Well, I suppose if you're going to carry on the business, you'll need to know where the rest of my stash is.
That would be helpful. Yes.
Let's see here. In the back of the wagon, there's a secret compartment underneath the left board. Fourth
Sam, write
one
this down.
in.
Sam is already walking over. Sam is going to rip this thing apart.
There's a key and a map.
He's
You'll-
like narrating as Sam finds the items.
Yeah, okay. There's a key and a map. If you go to the city of Rakar in Dwarvish country, you will find there, underneath the bank, a secret compartment owned by my uncle. Yes, I was half dwarf, but still.
Inside, you will find a note. You must hand this to a guy named Roger at the market noon and say the fish are blue today.
Just I'm throwing pink erasers at you with my mind right now, okay?
Hey, it was funny.
It was funny.
That was gold. That was so gold.
That was funny.
You
This
know,
shit puts us in a wild goose
just as a
chase, like,
giant FU, yes. Yes. There is a frickin' note that you will find in a compartment, and you do have to take it to some random NPC and say the fish are blue today. Dag nabbit.
Sam, write it down.
What, you gave us a side quest as an FU? That's not how that works.
It is if there's nothing in the box.
Well, then we just kill the guy and take his stuff.
He's already dead.
No, the guy we're supposed to meet.
Oh. God damn.
Oh my goodness.
I'm playing with a bunch of monsters. Oh my god.
Zaralhaima just fist bumps you.
Sam?
All right, let me just add a quest here quick. Hand out.
I'm just not a monster. I
Map
have her. She's my
and
blood.
key.
That's my new lesbian wife.
Characters
Zaralhaima?
must go to
Yeah, the werewolf lady.
Okay.
City.
It's just a group of gays. Oliver and Panzer, you know what you have to do. As the sole males of the group.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Kiss, kiss.
Hey,
kiss,
Oliver, I see some
kiss.
bushes over there.
Oh my god. Hey Oliver, I hope you like to get penetrated
A lot.
a lot.
Deeper?
Oh my gosh, you
Not
wouldn't be
that
saying
deep.
Oh my god.
Killing Ashley. I'm sorry. I might have already killed Hannah. She's being quiet.
No, I can't. I'm dead.
Yep. Hey, hey, Oliver, you wouldn't be saying that. That's for sure.
I don't know. He might like it rough.
Joe, you still alive?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just typing out the quest. Give me one
I've
second.
got it in here.
Actually, I have an actual quest line.
Oh, I keep my own notes.
Okay. All right. So it's under the quest map and key under quests. And it specifically says, if I could get it to move properly, it says
Map and key.
characters must go to the city of Rakar to visit the Oaken Bank and visit Vault 69. Inside will be a note. Take the note to the factory worker of Pensail of the Palm Coast factory and tell him the fish are blue today. He will know what to do.
Hey, just saying Vault 96 is worse.
Oh.
You should see Vault 420. It's just awful. I do know the joke you were making. I was just adding on to it.
Okay.
Jeremiah asked, "How about Volt 666?" I won't say 6 3 times.
Bad luck.
I don't know. It's just for some reason I won't say it 3 times.
All right. So anyway, he does give you the details of finding his actual ultimate treasure and how he was planning to make his fortune.
And those details would be like, what business was he in?
He doesn't say. He's actually too worried to actually speak of it. But he does give you the information to actually contact the guy.
Okay.
So, you ready to see the other side?
Make your charisma check now.
He's already calmed down, right?
He is calmed down, but you're literally the Grim Reaper showing up.
I mean, he succeeded.
Now that I look, yeah, he does. Yeah, I think I am now.
I look to the spear, I'm looking to the sword, I'm like, I don't know which one to use.
At this point, Sam looks over. You took the fucking sword. I told you not to take the fucking sword.
I've showed you the
You
sword
had that
already.
thing.
I showed you the sword already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Aw. I thought your memory was fuzzy.
Not about that. Because I didn't want to show you it in the middle of battle. I thought it'd be better just to show you.
Oh, yeah, that was the argument I actually made.
Yep. So I'll use the sword.
All right. You strike it through him, and he dissipates.
I'm gonna use a skill point.
Okay.
Reap.
All right. How I need to pull up your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm going off of one of my proficiencies.
Okay, we still have defender and defense in your character sheet online.
I know I changed it. I'm reloading in.
Maybe you changed it and then didn't end up saving it.
Yeah, you can't hit the X. Once you edit it, you can't hit the X. You actually have to hit save. So you might have written it down, written your stuff down on your paper sheet.
Oh no, I had that written there too, but I also did it on here. It's okay. Don't.
I'm just basically wondering. Okay, got it. I just saw it update. Okay, yeah, you can make it under that. Go ahead, and for this one, make it a precision check. All right, 14. It is successful.
Yes.
All right, so you gain a soul for the day.
Nom, 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 nom.
Pretty much. Do you wish to flavor that at all, John? Giving you opportunity.
Sure.
Giving you the opportunity.
Yeah. As I reap him, you can follow along through the spear. No, sword. From the tip of the sword, a nice glowy orb goes through the sword and into me. And then there's a nice little pop sound as it disappears inside me.
All right, then. So, is there anything anyone wishes to do before they continue traveling?
Good.
Okay. The party ends up making it to a city at the intersection here. I'll go ahead and delete the route itself so I can actually ping the location
the road is
properly.
gone. What happened?
So right here at the intersection, there is a city. It's a pretty bustling city, but as you enter, Hutan turns to you and says, "In all honesty, your friends had a point when they said taking a proverbial chicken into the fox den. If it's all the same to you, I would almost rather wait here in the city for you to come back through."
Sounds like
You
you're
have the money. It's up to you.
I mean, the expenses were for keeping me safe, etc. And if I simply,
That's what I was saying.
if I simply, gather a room in the local hotel, I should be safe enough. Can relax.
No one's died in a hotel, right?
Oh, shut up.
Not that
You're
I know
cursing
of.
him. It's like asking what. I'm not going to say it out loud, but you know the phrase I'm about to say. You just cursed him. He's going to die here.
I mean, I have friends in this town. It would give me some time to visit friends and family.
Okay, as long as you stay safe.
Very well. I will take the keep me safe funds while you're gone, if that's all the same to you.
Oh, I thought they were actually with him the whole time.
Okay. No, he actually handed them off to, I believe, whoever was asking about the funds. So they weren't
Yeah, he
handed
had
them
them. I thought I gave them back.
Okay. So, yeah, he holds on to the funds for the keeping Hutan safe funds. And, yeah, he bunks up in a hotel and visits friends and family. Now, if you guys wish to
Where
continue...
are you going for friends and family?
I mean, just down the street. I don't think it's going to matter. I'm still going to be sleeping in the hotel at night.
We're not going to be here.
Keep it short distance.
I'm not planning on leaving the city.
Can you write a note, please?
A note to whom?
To the king.
Oh, by all means, yes.
Send it. Tell him that you are staying here without an escort or protection, by your choice.
Easy enough.
It's our
Fine.
get out of jail.
Now this is getting towards getting us in trouble.
I can assure you, I can work things out with the king. It should be fine. It would take almost Quite honestly, it could take almost upwards of a year just to get to Leanne and finish the, negotiations anyway. So, in all
It's nice to
honesty,
report in anyways,
a
then.
few months delay is not going to be all that much.
Good. Don't want to be my head if he dies.
Okay,
I walk off.
Panzer, what's with the aggression? Calm yourself. He's gonna be fine.
I think the tables have turned. Usually it was Panzer calming Sam down.
First, you pull your weapons on me for messing with you. Now you're yelling at him that he's gonna die. Let's just leave him to his family. Go do our mission. Come back and continue.
I don't take kindly to threats.
It wasn't a real threat because you know I don't threaten. If I was gonna do it, I'd have just done it. So let's go.
That's usually what a threat is.
I'm already walking out the door. I'm not.
Are we in the inn? I thought we were outside.
I assumed we were in the end.
I assumed you were all outside, talking as you're
Oh.
entering the city in your wagons. At which point you could also be riding horses for those who aren't actually driving wagons. So you technically could ride away to the front or back.
Okay, I'm already turned and going the other way.
Okay. So, for a short period of time, Hutan is dropped off at a local hotel. It's a nice place. He gets a room. You
4
guys
stars.
are able to, confirm that he's staying there, that he appears to be fine and safe, and you're able, unless you need to do anything else in the city before you continue to head out, you are able to continue on down the road.
How's everyone doing on their weapons?
I mean, we all just got them sharpened and everything, so.
I'm assuming we were hunting. I was worried about Carl's arrows.
Well, considering that you were the one that was doing the hunting, Carl hasn't had to use his arrows.
And we bought plenty of supplies to make it through just fine.
Plus, you have another wagon full of food to last you half a year, so.
Okay. Let's go see your hometown then.
What's Roxy been up to this whole time?
I don't think she typed AFK, so she should still be here. She's muted.
So.
Roxy, you're muted. Please unmute yourself and return to the game.
Please come back and sing it again.
The game is waiting for you. The game is waiting for you.
The game is waiting for me.
Yay!
I'm doing math. My brain hurts.
Sorry. I asked what Roxy was doing this whole time.
6 days, 20 hours.
Damn.
That's almost 7 days. That's almost a full week.
Full damn week. What am I needed for?
I asked what Roxy's been up to this whole time.
Just chilling with the werewolf lady.
Okay.
All right. Well,
That's my buddy.
I'm Betty. She's not Betty.
What time of the year is it?
Currently in traveling, by the end of your travels, it will be where is my come on, I just made the calendar. There it is. By the end of your travels, it would be Shisu. So it's currently, it's about Yimi 27th.
I don't know what any of that means.
Okay, so there are 13 months in a year. Mizami.
What
Sage-
season is it?
Yeah, I think she's going for seasons here.
Oh, okay, that's different. Season, it's mid fall going towards early winter.
Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but to get from the Colosseum City to the Goblin Place and back, that's a 3-month trip both ways, right?
Yes.
It was, yes.
And there was a 5-month period between when I met up with everybody and when we got to the big city where our house is.
Mm-hmm.
How long is it between where our house is city and Colosseum City?
3 months.
Which means that towards the beginning of this trip, we'll reach our 1-year anniversary.
Which is why Carl has already had 2 birthdays this game.
Well, that's what I was thinking is Vidoma probably would have had 2 birthdays also by this point.
The problem is none of you guys ever got back to me on holidays, which birthdays are counted as holidays.
I told you my birthday was the first day of the year.
So yours is coming up in a couple months.
My birthday's in the fall. I mentioned that to you like a long time ago.
Yeah.
If it's not written down, I don't remember.
Well, then don't accuse us. You just forgot.
I need written records of these things.
Then write it down.
So, for the sake of, while you're in the city, Vidoma, pick a day of the month out of 28 days.
Oh, 7.
7? Okay. So, technically speaking, you would have had your birthday 3 weeks ago. If you want to, we can rewind it to then.
Nope, wouldn't have told anybody.
Okay.
Just thinking out loud.
All right then. So, edit. Just gonna add that. Let's see here.
But while we're in the city, since it's on my mind, I would ask everybody, do you guys celebrate your birth anniversary?
Yes.
Really?
That was my answer. I don't know about everybody else.
Very surprised. Really?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who remembers that day. So it makes more sense for me to celebrate it than the rest of y'all.
I think Roxy knows what a birthday is.
Roxy, you don't know?
Quite.
I celebrate mine. Kind of.
I mean, she understands what a birthday is, but she doesn't really technically know her, so she never really celebrated her own birthday because her birthday would only correspond with the other person in which she is. So
See,
she's never really celebrated it.
What's the earliest day that you remember?
I don't know.
Do you remember what season it was?
No.
Do you remember if it was cold? Or warm?
I think it was more hot
Hot.
or coolish.
Were there flowers?
Yes.
Definitely spring.
So early spring.
What's your favorite number?
5.
Then we will celebrate your birthday on the 5th day of the first month of spring. How does that sound?
She nods with a tear in her eye.
I'll make you something nice.
What's wrong?
Therapy, dear.
Aw, I'm gonna give her a hug.
Pat, pat. Not good at affection.
What about you, Panzer? Do you celebrate?
He's AFK.
Carl, when's your birthday? I mean, Oliver. Sorry.
You can pick the day, but your birthday would fall on the month of Maltine. Since I'm doing my math.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me bring up the fucking. On what fucking month? Oh,
Maytine, sorry. Maytine. I don't have my glasses on.
So
right-
the fifth one.
I gotta put on a pair of. Yeah, it's on the 5th.
May.
Maytine. Yeah, my glasses weren't on. Dagnabbit.
But
I need
what
to get
day?
new lens. That's what I'm
you
saying.
choose.
You choose the day, since we're doing this now.
Okay, let's do 16. Cause
You know
Is
why
it the
Roxy picked
16th?
5, right?
what?
So y'all know why Roxy picked 5, right?
No.
No.
She's 5.
She is?
No. How many letters is in her name?
Oh.
I've been spelling your name wrong.
So is it 2 X's and a Y, or is it 1 X and an IE?
Oh no, I just realized. Yeah, Joe, you spelled it wrong. It's 4, so it'll be 4.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's
I've always
R-O-X-Y.
spelled it. I've always spelled it IE. Sorry.
I mean, technically, it could be either way. Which way do y'all think it should be?
I mean, I feel like 2 X's kind of fits your personality. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange, but kind of interesting.
So ROXXY?
I mean, I guess. I've always done ROXY, so.
Well, then we'll do RXY.
Let's go in here and edit your character sheet to ROXY so I can keep doing that so I can actually read it the correct way. There we go.
Say that I wrote down the name for one of my D&D characters, and throughout the campaign from the first session, we always mispronounce it. So I literally went in and just changed it to what we kept saying instead.
I feel like that almost happened with Vidoma.
Okay, so we got Vidama, Oliver, Roxy, Sam, Panzer. Are you back yet? John, come back, please. Johnny, come back. You can roll above DC. I don't know. Did he actually type in AFK this time?
Yeah. At the bottom.
What are you doing?
Okay. All right. Well, I've got 4 of your birthdays saved on there, and 2 of them land on the month of Mazimi.
Massimi.
Yes. Sam and Roxy's
John.
birthday are literally 4 days apart.
But his is at the beginning of the month. That would be January. Mine would be more like February.
No. Okay,
February,
so this
March.
calendar starts at spring.
It's more like the lunar calendar where it starts on an actual season versus a season carrying over.
Oh.
You know how it actually should be in real life, but we're weird.
Yeah.
What's your character's birthday, John?
I don't know.
So literally, in guess you missed it. All the
just
characters
got
are
back.
making their birthdays official right now.
Even though some of us did that way early on and he just forgot.
Yep.
What?
And then
Is
accused
there
us
anything
of not
similar
doing
to
it.
Halloween?
What now?
Anything something similar to Halloween?
That would probably be Yimi 28th, which is literally a
good.
few days away. But
Sounds good.
When's your birthday, Vadum? You're the only one I haven't said.
Oh. Well, mine's already passed. We don't have to worry about that.
When was it?
2 weeks ago.
Come, and then picks you up. Present.
Where are we going?
I take
I
a
don't
gold
know.
coin out.
okay, so here's the party official birthday lineup. The first of the year, Sam's birthday on Mizeme 1st, Roxy's birthday on Mizeme 4th, Oliver's birthday on May 10. What was the date, Oliver? I can't remember.
He said 16.
16th. Thank you, because I forgot to actually write that in. Panzer's birthday on Yimi 28th, and Vadoma's birthday on Yimi 7th. Just gonna move Panzer up to the top of the list, since technically his happens first. Or control copy.
This bothers me because it's out of order.
It's in descending order, actually.
That's the wrong order.
Only because of your small mind and preferences. I prefer to do it in descending from the latest date to the first date.
Because you're wrong.
Excuse me? Coming from someone who's very supportive of the, everyone has the right to their own opinions community, I take offense to that.
You can because you're wrong.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Moving on.
So, yeah, Vadoma would have asked Panzer, oh, when's your birthday? Do you celebrate? Before Sam yoinked her.
Yes, I celebrate.
When is it?
A couple of weeks.
It's literally like 3 days away.
Okay. It's in you don't really. It's 3 days.
Present for Panzer as well. Unless he continues to be grumpy, then no present.
So
Are you trying to pick me up?
Officially, it's the 25th.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Are you trying to pick me up?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can, but no, I'm not.
Because I would not be okay with that. Goodness.
I am curious for my own mental image. How does Sam usually hold Vadoma?
So because of your size and everything, she usually when a parent puts the kids legs over their head or behind their head,
Mm-hmm.
it's like that.
Okay.
Like you're sitting on my shoulders as we walk.
Okay.
I want a picture of that.
We're getting presents.
Presents. What does Digimon like?
What?
What would he like?
What is Panzer like?
Presents. You said presents. I mean, it's like a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Free stuff.
For him, not us. We have to pay for it.
I mean, you guys are carrying the story right now, so.
Yeah, I was seeing if there's going to be a response.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is well, if his birthday's in 3 days, shouldn't we try and get him stuff?
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
First, Vadoma, what do you want?
Money.
Is plain money?
Yes, please.
Okay, how much?
What do you mean, how much?
Like, sentimental value cannot be placed on on a specific coin. So, how many coins do you want?
Don't
She's
ask for
like
that. She'll probably
silently.
ask for all of them.
He's like
I
silently
very, I very
calculating.
quietly sneak over to Sam. I lean in and attempt to whisper.
While
Did
I'm
we
right
ask how
there.
old she is?
Which
Never.
she's literally like inches away from your mouth too.
There.
You never ask a lady's age.
Then how do we know how many gold coins to give you for your birthday?
We ask.
I have this many, and I need that many for my airship. So I think I start to say like a really big number and then pause. Maybe just a bracelet.
Okay, onward. To a jewelry store.
All right.
Panzer, what do you want?
To
Panzer.
John,
Am I muted?
You were.
No, I hear you.
I said to fight.
You want to fight for your birthday?
My
Who do you-
childhood was a little different than most.
Who do you want to fight?
I'll fight you.
We'll eat you for breakfast.
I'm seeing a lizard on a stick now.
As innocent as I could look, it's more of like a fight to the death.
Oh.
We'll find you a boar or something, I guess.
A bear?
At that, I smile. That sounds wonderful.
Okay, we'll find you a bear later.
Yeah, a fight to the death. That's what I would like.
Okay, here's my question. Are you wanting me to actually put Panzer's life on the line here as a DM?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Can I ask something? I don't
Yes.
know if it's rude. Why do you want to maybe die on the day of your birth?
I'm not trying to interrupt. It's just for my own visuals. At this point, because of her height added to my height, is she eye level with him yet?
Not even close. Not even
Uh,
close.
Okay. Okay.
We're like 7 feet together.
Yeah. Because
Wait,
yeah,
so
what-
it's both Sam, wow. Vidomas and wait. When is Vidoma's birthday?
It's on the
The-
calendar list. Vidoma's
it's
birthday.
already been passed. But it,
week.
It
Oh,
is.
that's what we were role playing. It was her
it was
birthday.
only a couple weeks ago, so we're getting her presents.
Okay.
Okay, so on the first thing in the list of information in the journals is the Wasuretra calendar, and Fadoma's birthday was on Yimi 7th, which is this month, but it was literally 2 days and 2 weeks and 4 days ago.
So Panzer, why do you want to maybe die on the anniversary of your birth?
How much
That was
do you
right.
have?
Say it again. There was interference, please.
How much time do you have?
Pretty sure I have all day.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here on Sam. She's gonna get me a present.
Well, I wasn't supposed to exist on my birthday when I was hatched.
Who says?
Yeah.
My father.
Well, he's an asshole.
Was he gonna like eat you or something?
It is because I have the mark of the Dark One.
I thought you got rid of that.
Yeah, it's gone now.
I know, but when I was born, I had it. Any child born with the Dark One's mark is killed instantly.
Why?
Society.
Bad omens.
But it's just a child. That's awful. So is this some kind of way of proving you should still be here?
Yes.
Well, for the record, even if you don't fight anything, I think you should be here.
Parents are wrong. You were born, you should be here.
Thank you. Kind of tremble a little and then shake it off.
To the jewelry store.
Until the jewelry store. I
Okay.
believe someone said bracelets.
Yes, I like bracelets. And earrings and necklaces and anklets. And
I'm hearing shiny.
I'm eventually seeing so many bracelets and earrings and necklaces and whatnot on Vadoma that she technically counts as like gold plate armor.
And she can't sneak anymore because every time she moves, it's just ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, just literally jingling everywhere she goes.
We literally put a bell on her.
Oh, could I have a bell?
I can get gold and make you a bell.
That would be so cute.
How about a choker with a bell on it?
I like it.
Okay.
I want-
Okay.
Roxy, you want a bell?
Kind of would ruin stealth.
Oh.
At this,
I could make you a bell with no ringer in it.
No, that I would mind. I love that.
at hearing this, I give Sam the molted metal.
Okay.
Oh. Is this enough to make 3 little bells?
Easily.
Okay.
It's about worth £1, was it, right?
Yeah, a pound of molten metal.
Yeah, but depending on the kind of metal, I wanted gold, so I didn't know how much of it was gold.
I mean, it's kind of a mixed metal right now. It's a mixture between silver, gold, and copper. So you could separate them to a third pound each. At which point, each piece would still be enough to make 3 bells.
Okay.
So, beyond that, you do find yourself in a city with multiple jewelry stores. It's easy to find a piece that you want. Anything you guys want to do to roleplay that?
When we walk in, because I'm holding Vadoma still, I kind of just kick the door open a little bit. Like, not enough to actually cause any damage or anything, just kind of push it open with my foot and then walk in. Fine.
I prefer the mental image of just BAM!
I'm here to.
But I understand.
Last time I did that, they kicked me out of the store. So,
Well, you live and learn.
So, at the counter, there is, for the sake of my mental image, a mustached French human by the looks of him. If that is enough description for you. Kind of like an Alfred figure, slightly bald, a monocle over one eye, currently holding a piece of jewelry and a cloth in another hand. Good evening. Welcome, please. Have the freedom to look around. Is there anything in particular I could help you find?
bracelets.
Bracelets, of course. Right over here. And he shows you underneath a glass case. There's a few velvet platters, per se, various bracelets spread out of them, each one of various designs, everything from gold rope bracelets to intricate molds, vines, simple bands, some of them with jewels in them, some of them large jewels, some of them small jewels. For the sake of letting you guys be creative, Vadoma, the one that you pick out, what does it look like?
Well, I'd want to feel them all. Like I'd want to hold them and put them on my wrist and see like cuz I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what's important and what's pretty is the texture. And kind of like, does it feel like real gold? Is it cool? Is it malleable? Does it have gems in it? Are they sharp? Are they smooth? Is there etching? So I think that the one I would pick would probably be something that had like a design pattern, like a solid bracelet, not one that is any kind of chain or moves or anything, but like a solid piece,
Mm-hmm.
but something with a lot of design to it.
Okay. It's easy enough to find one like that. Jewels will raise the price, of course. For the one you pick out, the gentleman looks at it and let's see here. Just gonna roll the dice on this one. Solid piece. He has been having a hard time getting rid of this particular piece. It's absolutely gaudy as fudge, and no one wants to buy it. It's on clearance for 100 gold.
Hand over Tim Platinum.
He's very thankful for your business. I rolled a natural 1 on a D100, guys. I had to give it to you.
Dang.
Oh, my word. Okay. Sometimes I hate my dice. Sometimes I really hate them.
I do turn to the Frenchman afterwards, and I ask, "What's your name, sir?"
I am the Frenchman.
Okay.
It's actually spelled Defrenchman. The Frenchman.
Mr. Frenchman,
No, it is Mr. the Frenchman.
Mr. De Frenchman.
Yes.
Do you know where I can get some clay?
Clay? I believe there is a potter down the street.
Okay, thank you.
By all means, thank you for shopping at the Frenchman's. He's going to pop up every now and again. I'm just going to use him over and over again every jewelry
The
shop we
Frenchman
go to.
family.
The Frenchman family, yes.
He was a weird fellow.
Aren't we all? By the way, I want to point out I had Pepsi from Pizza Hut, and now I drink from the 2-liter.
Oh gosh.
I have just a 2-liter of water in my room at all times.
Nice.
Hey guys,
Mm-hmm.
while y'all are shopping, I'm gonna leave the area.
I'm gonna follow that ass like a hawk. Like a dick trying to get in his ass.
Oh my gosh.
Panzer, roll a stealth check, and Oliver, roll that observance, please.
Fuck. Oh, I still rolled.
You rolled a natural 1 on your stealth, John. Dang.
It's pretty
You
normal.
literally start humming the Mission Impossible theme as you.
Come on, John, hum it.
I don't know if that's canon in that world.
It's not. I'm just playing with you.
Okay. Well, yes, Oliver, you are able to tail him, even though you almost rolled a natural 1 as well.
I know.
So, Panzer, where do you go?
I'm looking for work.
Okay. More specifically, what kind of work?
It could be moving merchandise. It could be moving people from one location to another location. Need some security, stuff like that.
Roll a d20 for me, just a straight d20.
Straight D20.
As opposed to the gay T20. It's always a little lopsided.
12.
I'm just gonna keep going with the story and not comment. Yeah, you end up finding a job unloading wagons at a local warehouse.
Okay.
Unfortunately, due to the nature of the work, you're only gonna make a few copper pieces for it.
Okay. What kind of merchandise am I moving?
Crates. Roll a strength. No, roll an observance check. Ooh, okay.
5.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll a d20 here just to determine what's in these crates.
Nuclear warhead.
No, it appears to be. You're in Zeketh right now, and I said you're unloading crates, correct?
Yep.
It appears to be metal parts of something large.
Nothing like a tank, right?
You wouldn't know what a tank is beyond seeing the Oxtron 1. I would have to say make a knowledge check to know what what
I
this
was
is.
also help writing out the plans with Oliver.
Yeah, we've literally designed a tank as a group.
I
Yeah,
helped
yeah,
to-
sure. Go ahead and roll a knowledge check, I guess, with advantage.
I don't think I can do this.
Holy no! Wait a minute. I was looking at your skilled check. No, you don't really get a good idea as to what these are. Bolts, nuts by bulk. And the only reason you actually take notice of what it actually is beyond what the labels are on the boxes,
Yeah.
and the fact that you're trained to read common, one of the boxes breaks open and there's like a couple boxes inside of bolts and nuts that go spilling, and people have to clean them up and crate them back up again.
Okay. I didn't drop anything, right? That
Nope.
wasn't me.
Nope. It was just somebody else dropped something.
I'll put the thing down and then help pick up.
Okay. It's appreciated. No one really mentions anything, just cursing under people's breath for breaking a crate. Hammer the crate back together again, repair it. It takes time. People thank you for helping, clean up the mess. Other than that, nothing much else happens. You end up getting paid about 3 copper for your help, since you are pretty strong and you helped out a little bit more. Even though it wasn't a full day, they pay you for the full day.
Okay. Do I see where this? Wait, I was unloading.
You're unloading.
Right. So, what kind of is this? Like a warehouse?
Yeah, it's a warehouse scenario. Make an observance check since you are checking out the warehouse name, etc. 10. Okay.
Well, I would have followed him. Could I be able to roll observance on the name of the warehouse?
Yeah. Go ahead. This is Nell Industries. Actually, for Oliver and you're 12, even though it says Nell Industries, Oliver, on the front of the warehouse itself, it says Nell Steamworks.
Interesting.
As I'm finishing up unloading, the person who's paying me, I guess, is in charge.
Yep, it's a foreman. There's a lot of people who are just coming in random at the beginning of the day, end of the day. He's checking people out by their signatures, etc. Paying people on the day that they leave.
I mentioned that I have a couple of tinkerer friends that are really good at putting things together. Do you need a hand with that?
Well, we might need it over the next couple weeks. Got quite a few new blueprints coming in. Do you have certifications? Inside game or outside of game? No, none of you have certifications.
Do I know how to get certified?
You would have to be a member. You would have to pay for a membership in the local Tinkers Guild, or have some certification by a tinker as an apprentice, or having graduated apprentice training. Basically, about 5 to 10 years worth of training as a tinker.
Okay.
5 to 10 years.
Which
That's
technically,
nice.
Sam, if you want to roll a d20, anything above a 15, you would have that certification, but no one, would know.
Like on paper.
On paper, yes.
Yeah, because
simply
like I
because
have
of
it
how old
like
you are.
Roll it.
literally.
Roll it.
Well,
No,
Dang.
I don't have it on paper because I don't care about the organics, but I definitely 100 years of working with machinery. I definitely am certified, like in the act.
Yeah. Now, you could potentially charisma your way in without the certification by showing stuff off, but, he's talking, as Panzer, as he's talking to you, he's asking for the certification or informing you that you would need it.
I will roll a charisma check.
how about me? I'm 236 years old.
I mean, it's not your age, it's actual doing the tinkering.
Yeah, true.
Joe?
Yeah, go ahead. For you, you're going to have to roll a freaking really high one, like a nat 20, honestly, because you aren't a tinker.
It's not for me.
Okay. I'm going to say just...
What I'm saying is...
I'm going to say no
I'll
unless...
tell you what I say first. Then.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. My friend, he's been doing tinkering almost his whole life. Though he doesn't have it on paper. He's probably the best one you'll ever see.
So you're saying an independent worker? Well, maybe. I would have to see him and see what he's capable of. But yeah, send him down. I mean, we'd always
When's
be
a good
happy to
time?
help.
I could send her.
It's a woman.
Oh yeah, she's got that delicate hands.
I mean,
It's like crush a solid steel sword. What?
I'll go get her. Are you free in the next hour?
I'll be here until nightfall, so yeah. Sure, but I'll have to talk with my assistant to make sure he's fine with it. To be honest, we need strong people for these projects.
Charisma roll is a 23.
23? Yeah, I mean, you rolled a natural on all 3 freaking rolls. If you were paying attention.
Damn. I just saw that.
12, 16, and 20. Natural.
I don't
think
that deserves like an achievement to pop up. Just in the corner.
Oh,
damn, son.
You know what? I don't do this often. But yeah, you do get an extra charisma point permanently for that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's an achievement. Anyone else does it, they can get it too.
Are you guys done with that bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the group.
Okay. So as I'm leaving the jewelry store, I actually kind of do a little spin, turn back. Mr. the Frenchman.
Yes.
You work with a lot of soft metals and you have to mold a lot, correct?
Occasionally, I usually purchase and sell, but yes, I do my own work occasionally.
Do you happen to have any molds for sale?
Unfortunately, no. I make those individually for the items.
Are we going to be in... how long does it take you to make one?
Well, about a day, depending on what it is I'm trying to make.
If I pay you, could you make me one?
I don't see why not. I mean, I have apprentices that can do it too.
I need a mold for a bell.
Oh, that's... I mean, quite honestly, I could have one of my apprentices make a bell quite easily just by hammering. Wouldn't have
Yeah, but
understand why you
it's
need
a
a mold.
personal thing, and the metal's kind of important, and I have it all worked out. I just need the mold.
Very well then. For a day's labor in metalwork, 3 silver pieces, and we'll have the mold ready for you tomorrow.
And
Okay.
then Sam becomes the most worldwide known bell seller.
I hand over the 3 silver and say I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you for your business. And I'm just going to have to add to the map like the Frenchman's jewelry shop as a name of a location, just because that's a thing now.
All right. Yeah. I just need to go get some iron now.
Do I spot Oliver?
Oliver, do you care if you get spotted?
No, not really.
I'll
Just
say
kind
sure.
of making sure I keep an eye on him so I know he doesn't just disappear like he likes to do sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm heading back to the group. Oh, hello, Oliver.
Hello.
Like watching me work?
Those rippling muscles.
I like making sure you don't walk away like last time.
Well, last time I didn't walk away. I
I
told.
just realized how much that must have hurt Oliver. Sorry.
I didn't just leave.
Well, but not that time. But there's been times you just kind of disappear. I like knowing where you are.
Well, thank you for caring.
I'm also not used to you being alone.
Yes, I'm better.
You're bad?
I'm sorry?
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm better.
Oh, you're
Oh.
better.
It sounded like you said I'm bad. I'm like,
I'm like, what?
do you need the private chat room?
I'm bad.
Oh.
Bad.
I suddenly hear Michael Jackson music in the background.
Oh, hey, good music. I start heading to the group.
All right, so you all meet up on the street outside the jewelry store.
Was there time while he was working for me to just run and grab some iron real quick?
Easily enough, yeah. Just buying iron ingots.
Just 1 iron ingot should be enough.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You spend a silver piece on that.
Don't you have enough metal already?
Shut up! I'm making you presents.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sam, buddy.
Yes.
How do you feel about tinkering at another place? I was helping a warehouse just a moment ago. Move some crates around.
Yeah, Steamworks.
Right.
Okay.
And have you ever heard of undercover?
I look at myself. I literally made this body to work undercover. Yes.
I got a a position for you. He's gonna be there all night, but probably sooner the better. Could you go check on what he's making?
Sure. You want to come, Vanoma?
I don't mind coming.
I'll come.
Well, let's
We're
go.
all coming.
Roxy, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll come.
Yeah, everybody except for
The other two goblins?
no, everybody except for Panzer has some form of ability to tinker.
True. But I'll lead them over there to the warehouse.
All right. So all of you end up being led to a warehouse factory area. There are like big smokestacks with smoke billowing out of them. This is like the most industry you've seen since either Zacolia or Goblin Country.
You're
It's got a large sign on the outside of the main building called Nell Steamworks Incorporated. And
Does that name sound familiar to anyone?
Zacolia?
No. The warehouse.
No.
Can I roll for it? I mean, with studying, is it a recent thing?
I mean, go ahead and roll a knowledge check if you want.
No.
I would say you don't recall anything off the top of your head. Oliver, I guess I'll roll against that. Yeah, roll really fast.
Oh, real quick, Hannah, can you send me the stuff that you need for the card I was ordering?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, because I lost the information. I've been looking for it all week.
I got it on a website.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Give me the link then, please.
All right.
Joe?
I would. The only thing I guess you guys would know, especially since Oliver was there, you do remember that Mirthanel and you guys drew up plans for a tank based off of your encounter with the High Elves and their technology.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I helped with making the tank. That's what I was talking about earlier.
So, anyway,
Was our names anywhere on that blueprint?
nope.
Probably not. I mean, we were nobodies. Why would he put our name on it?
Well, the idea did come from us. But yeah, just checking.
But anyway, as you guys head into the main warehouse where you were helping unload before, crates are currently being unboxed. Some of this stuff is literal crates of raw iron that are being wheeled off on logs, off of carts and whatnot. Other pieces, bolts, nuts, screws, all of the things that you can imagine for assembling something that's already had its parts made. You do see the foreman, and unless you guys decide otherwise, you approach. He looks at everyone, looks at you, Panzer, and he's like, well, I see a lot of ladies here. Exactly which one is the one you're speaking of?
Well, everyone here, excluding myself, they all tinker. But the main one I was referencing would be Sam. Sam?
Sam raises her hand and waves.
Waving the metal hand, I'm presuming?
Nobody can tell it's metal. It's just all bandaged up.
Last you said you hadn't replaced the skin on it, and I don't remember you bandaging it up.
I did that at the end of last session.
Yeah, he mentioned it again beginning of this session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I understand you don't have certification, but you're an independent tinker.
Yes. My home did a lot with tinkering, and I never really bothered with the paperwork.
I see. So, what are you experienced with? What can you build?
Uh, Mostly weapons.
Is our panda here?
I'm good with armor. It depends on what you need.
I am a panda.
My panda is everywhere.
Yeah, he's like standing right next to me, but
As Alexander walks up and says that, the foreman's like, "What the fuck? Since when do we have talking pandas? I get talking giant 9-foot lizards. I mean, we're not far from the Darklands, but since when do
I'm
pandas
sorry,
talk?"
you just said giant talking knife with lizards. And now I just see a giant sword swinging a lizard.
Oh my gosh.
Like with cartoon arms and legs.
I
just
might have
swinging an iguana
misslipped with
at
the
people.
tongue, but that's not what I meant to say. But anyway, I thought I said 9-foot lizard. But anyway, he's exclaiming at the talking panda.
That's Alexander.
I made
Sam.
Wait, you made him?
Yeah, he is my son, and I pick him up.
Daddy.
Ew.
Oh my gosh.
I'm your mom. That's weird.
He pokes at the thing. Is that a stuffed animal?
I mean, he was.
I mean, all right. I'll admit that's pretty impressive. Do you understand electrical welding? That's pretty new.
Yes. I do, correct? That's like big deal.
All
Like,
right.
my whole body runs off of electricity.
I mean,
and I built them.
most of the work we're going to be doing is going to be heavy welding.
No, I was asking the DM.
I mean, inside game, yes, you do understand welding. Electronics can't work without micro soldering, so welding on a larger scale is easy.
I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't say that as in character.
Yeah, it's counted as part of tinkering. So, I guess we'll do this. Frank, bring me some scraps. Put a bead on these two and weld them at a 90-degree angle. Show me that you can do that without making a mess. I can employ you. And what about the rest of these?
Like, not even hesitating, just goes and grabs it and does it. 22.
Yeah, you make a very skilled bead along that, and it's a perfect 90-degree angle. He's like, well, I know I can employ you. I'm not so sure about the other. Excuse me. Are you blind?
I take Fedoma.
That's
I take Fedoma off my. I take Fedoma off my shoulders and like set her down and say, "Do what I did."
Okay, and I'd start just like feeling around for the tools and
wait
obviously
a minute.
I can see.
Is she blind?
Shush! I'm concentrating.
I fear for her safety. And you hear,
I'm her teacher. I'm her teacher. She can do this.
You hear Alex. That's a little bit to the right, please.
That's why I made him.
Okay.
Just his plushy hands helping hold stuff.
So I'm like, I've got these tools, and here are the parts. This is what needs to be welded together, right, Alex? Okay. I'm gonna start the fire now. Am I in the right position?
Yeah,
the panda's gonna light on fire.
It is electrical, not gas welding.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your tinkering check.
And do not light your panda on fire.
Oh god.
Tinkering.
No pressure.
No, oh, great.
Just your medical decks, right?
You don't
got
light
it.
him on fire. But
This is a very low roll.
it's
It's a 12. I think worse.
Well, it's a 3 on the die, so it's pretty low. For what
Still
I
a 12.
I understand she can weld and she's your student. I understand that, but this is a matter of workforce safety.
Oh, that was. I apologize. That was less for the sake of the job. It was that we don't have access to this equipment most of the time, and I wanted her to try.
That was fun.
Ah,
I like fire.
And then I put her back on my shoulders.
okay. Here's the deal. I can
I'm
employ.
better at the more mechanical part.
I can employ the group of you. I can pay you double, but I can't pay any of the others.
Okay.
Is that fair?
So what's the job? Before I accept anything.
I cannot show you anything because it's under patent protection. Until you've accepted the job and signed all legal documents, that you will not disclose anything or any knowledge that you have of what is being constructed here.
How long would I be expected to be
Oliver?
working?
Quick question, guys. Hang on. Oliver,
Yeah.
out of game, did you tell us what you remembered about this place?
Oh, I would have.
Okay.
How
I
long would I be expected to work here?
We're hoping to get all of these. We're hoping to at least get what we're working on done by the end of the week.
The end of the week?
Yes.
what's the foreman's name?
On his chest, you get his little mechanic's badge, and it says "Ich," ICH.
Foreman Ick. How many people are around us?
Panzer, I understand what you're doing now, but let's try and just get this job legitimately.
Can I put a D in front of his name?
What that? How much is the pay? What is the pay?
Apparently nothing for us, all for Sam.
And that's understanding that you are working as her assistants, since she, but just by looking at you all, that you are all together. That is every one
Says
of
that
you.
I didn't even get a chance.
He looks
But whatever.
He looks at you and he says, "If you want to display your welding skills, be my guest, young lady. Be my guest."
Is that a dex check?
Now, I will remind you that you don't have welding skills. You have tinkering skills with traps and gadgets and gizmos, but you do not have welding as part of that. So you can attempt to weld and copy what they do, but it's going to be a straight 16.
Just straight 16?
It's a D16 plus your dexterity.
So just roll a dexterity.
Just
Yeah.
a dex check.
I mean, fuck it. Let's give it a go because you know what? It sucks. It would be a 12.
You do just about as good as Vadoma does.
Oh,
I did-
no.
just
Because I'm just not all over the place. I'm just like, it's not perfect.
there's
And that's-
there's it's like literal sparks of fire are flying everywhere, and you're like terrified of the fire.
Wait, you talking about me?
No, for
Oh,
Roxy,
man.
because you're weak. Fire is like dangerous for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently so is water and ice and any element.
So this is an unskilled check. So I got a 16.
I mean, while the rest of the conversation is going on, Panzer's just trying in the background for fun.
Oh, come on.
But he looks at you and he looks up Sam up and down. He's like, if I can talk it over with my assistant, which I am sure I can. We're looking to pay 10 gold a day for basically master craftsmanship, which you have proven that you're capable of doing.
You said I'm getting double pay?
Yes, so 20 gold a day for the week.
I will do this work. I get triple pay. Since you're paying for the entire group, I feel it only fair.
Roll a charisma check.
I'll assist.
I will too.
Someday. Oh God,
Assist too? How do I assist?
Yeah, but I would.
Just roll a
I'd
charisma
be
check on top of it.
freaking. I guess I didn't put that in right. Hold on a second, and there.
I got 19.
Okay, so
We're all roll.
yeah, I'm having to read all of these before everyone just going berserk all at once.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the fact that it rolls 3 on 1. It's just
just have the
Maybe.
have the patience to wait for someone to ask for your roll. So we got a Sam for a 15. Oliver, you're using leadership, I'm presuming.
Yeah.
So that's a 10. So that's 2. So that's 15, 16, 17.
Technically, it would be working as a skill because I'm building up a skill.
Then I need to roll a d20 instead of a d16.
That's the skill check down there. 21.
Oh, you re-rolled it. Okay. So that's a +4, so 19. John,
Leadership, 10, 18.
Okay, got it. So that is a +3.
I
So
got it.
and Vidoma, you said what now?
I got a 24.
Why don't I see it?
+4.
Bodoma, right up here. It's
Oh,
24.
she's at the top.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that went fast. You guys threw so much stuff in. Yeah, okay.
And then Roxy got
19.
a 19, so plus.
So +4, +4, +2.
That breaks 25. So yeah, you're fine. He'll pay you triple.
Okay.
He goes up,
Yeah,
talks
my
to his,
argument would be I'm good with the mechanical small stuff, not the welding.
Yeah,
So.
same here. I'm good with the tinkering.
I'm good at holding stuff together.
and I am good at hunting down vampires and eating them alive. I don't know if that counts.
Oh, me too.
I guess fist
No,
bump
I do
them?
have a friend that is a vampire, and I wouldn't eat him.
You're friends with a vampire?
We're friends with just about
I have,
everybody.
I have been traveling with you for over half a year, and now you mention that you're friends with a vampire?
And we
you
haven't
joking?
seen him in about a year.
Okay, fine. So you're not very, frequent acquaintances. That I am thankful of. But if you ever bring me anywhere within 10 feet of this vampire, I will slaughter him.
I will kill you.
Knowing him, he'd probably kill you.
You can try.
I have a new weapon that will fucking. If I hit you with it, you better. You're gonna wish you weren't alive.
And
I'm gonna put my hand on Oliver's shoulder, like, okay, let's calm down, everybody.
the foreman looks.
If you meet him, you won't know he's a vampire. He's very good at hiding it. Oliver, we get that you can kill anybody by thinking. We don't need you to exaggerate, explain that.
I look to Sam, and I'm like, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god.
Ick just kind of looks.
I did do that to him, and he did want to bite me, but he can't.
Ick just kind of watching this entire thing. He looks down at the ground where Alexander's standing next to him, and he's like, "Are they like this all the time?" And he just looks up. Yes, they are. And he just waddles back over next to Vadoma.
Welcome to the group.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, triple pay. I'll be back in a few minutes. He leaves, talks to his assistant. After a little while, they come down with written documents.
While they're getting their stuff, I look to Sam, and I'm like, I'm not signing that.
Which,
Wait, what?
technically, you don't have to sign anything. You're all under me. I pick up the documents and I start reading through them.
It basically says that the freelance tinker master or master tinker, including insert your name here, and her assistants will be. And they crossed out him and they wrote her with a random pink ink pen. Will be working for 1 week at this amount, stating 30 gold in the blank spot. And they also swear by signing said document that they will not disclose any information, knowledge of blueprints, or any actions they took while under the employ of this business concerning this business's business.
Are there any clauses or anything? Can I roll my legal documents skill to see if there's any kind of fine print or anything?
Sure, yeah.
That's gonna be. Please be good. I don't want to start this skill over.
Oh, dang. I mean, you don't notice anymore. You basically got most of the fine print, but I'm gonna say that's a fail on the skill.
Yeah, I would definitely. I'm not even looking at the hell you rolled because I'm not even in my truck right now. But I would look over the paperwork as well.
So you're gonna assist?
I would look over it myself probably or assist. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna say an assist won't help with
go
the
ahead and
development
roll
of the
for me.
skill, though.
Oh yeah, but I want to make sure we're not getting jet. But
If it does pass, can I just not delete the whole skill?
I'm gonna say no. That's
Back
part of
off.
this. That's part of the system.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
I'm not actually mad at you. I'm just frustrated that happened.
Yeah.
Just all my cussing's at the fact, not at Joe.
Anywho, I'm just gonna give it to Oliver. Seeing as someone else has already rolled for it, you guys are not getting gypped. They're just covering their butts legally, so no one else can take their information. And
You came up with a cool idea. They just want to protect it.
yeah, they're just
Yeah.
protecting their intellectual property.
If it's their idea,
I was more checking just to make sure we aren't like contracted to help them in 2 years fight a war or something.
Yeah, no, nothing like that.
So yeah, I sign.
Okay. I didn't want to like do this side quest as like the main thing for tonight. So if it's okay with you guys, I'm just gonna jump through the week. If that's all right with you guys. If you guys want to focus on this tonight and hold off Salahaima's, delivery until next week, that's up to you.
Honestly, I'm good with skipping through this.
Is everyone else
fine.
okay with that?
Through.
Okay.
I do just want to do one thing during the nights when we're not working.
Okay.
Back at our camp, I want to roll how many checks I'm making 5 bells.
Okay.
One is gonna made of electrum, which I have all the supplies to make. In that little ball of melted metal, because I looked it up. Which is a green metal. One's gonna be silver, one's gonna be gold, and one's gonna be iron. And then the last one is also gonna be gold.
I'm gonna say, unless you want to make the checks for the crafting of a skill, I'm just gonna give it to you.
Okay. And then I take the cloth and I want it to be black, cotton, comfortable but strong cloth. And I'm gonna make everybody a choker necklace with their little bell on it. None of the bells actually have little ringers in them.
Are you putting Oliver in a choker?
I am not putting that on. I'm sorry.
I said chokers or necklaces.
I never agreed to wanting a choker or necklace.
Okay, it's a birthday present.
you can put it on your bow. I was thinking about putting it on the staff.
Yeah, but I'll probably put it on my bow.
Why are you mad about a necklace?
Choker necklace.
No, okay, so
weird.
it can be a choker or I can make you a necklace. It is your choice.
A necklace.
Okay, that's why I said a choker or a necklace.
Okay.
Anyway, so I make a a special one for Roxy that will that she can tighten or loosen depending on what form she takes. And now everybody, the green one goes to Oliver, the 2 gold ones go to me and Vadoma, the silver one goes to Roxy, and the iron one goes to Panther.
Okay.
Good thing you didn't put iron on me, or that would. No, that's silver.
You're not weak to silver.
I was gonna make the joke saying whenever I go to my werewolf form, that would suck.
I also make a silver one for Juliana.
Juliana looks dope. For other terms, being a little bit more vulgar. All right. So over the next week, you guys do end up assembling basically the plans that you wrote up for Mirthanel.
How long does it take us to realize this?
Probably by the end of the first day.
And after the first day, I asked Sam to finish the blueprints.
I mean, the blueprints are there. They've
Oh,
been
they're
finished.
all there?
They're
Not just in pieces?
You have full schematics on how to design and build this thing.
Yeah,
from
we
the
just
ground
had
up.
to sign the basically the NDA before we could see the blueprints.
Yeah. You're able to build it, and it's similar. There have been some tweaks. It's still designed to be pulled by oxen, but it does have a turret. It's an open top turret, and there's about a 40mm cannon on it.
Oh. Oh, we can't put a 153mm cannon on it?
Hey, now that we can secretly remember this knowledge in our own minds, and we can use it to help modify our own.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing.
Yeah, me too.
Now, I will say this, you guys have no clue what the ammunition is going to be put in here because that's not part of, your assembling process.
Modification's more for the armor.
And we got our own stuff. We just
Yeah.
be able to put 2 and 2 together like common sense.
And it has been modified due to the fact that this has been built heavier than the other tanks that you previously designed. It is designed to be on tracks, but still pulled by a 6 pair of oxen, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
One day, guys. One day.
So, the rest of you...
No, one day you're just going to create a giant rocket blaster that's going to just and shoot us across the land.
Just wait until the gnome named I can't remember the guy's name now.
Which gnome? The guy. Oh,
No. Just wait until Elon Gnome ends up joining the party and he makes rocket ships for the party. Instead of Elon Musk, Elon Gnome. Okay, sorry. It's a bad joke. I thought it would be funny.
It was funny.
But nobody laughed.
Yeah, because
Also,
I
during
don't
one of those nights...
You did get the exhale of amusement.
Which I couldn't hear, unfortunately, because your mic didn't pick it up.
During one of those nights, I guess on my... Wait, my birthday's in one of these days.
Yeah, it is. Since you guys decided to stay in town for the week, you are able to get off at your 8 o'clock evening shift, and you have the night to yourself. Should you wish.
I did present you with your birthday present.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's
It's hard, like me.
A request for
so pretty.
He gave you a literal death wish for his birthday, and instead he got a iron choker.
Mine's gold.
So is mine. and she now wears the little bell choker with the black cloth.
Just gonna have to go into your character art and edit that in there. Oh wait a minute, I
Yeah.
deleted Cody off my computer, so I can't do it now. Oh wait a minute, no!
During that night,
There's already a choker on your character art! I just now looked in close. There is already a choker with a dangly thing on it on your character art. What the fudge? Okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there is. Look close.
I gotta look at this.
Here, actually, I should be able to drag it out of my spare pictures onto the screen. Go
Wait, his
down.
character
And I
art,
see the
where's that?
choker, I just don't see a dangly thing.
Oh yeah, there's no dangly thing. It's just the pixels.
Oh.
But yeah, she does have a choker. What the heck? All right.
Nice.
Anywho,
hang on. During that night, after work, I'll go into the wilderness
okay.
or
I'm
outside
going
of town.
I would, whenever Sam gives him the choker, I would say, "Don't worry, we'll find you a bear at some point."
I'm gonna look for something now if I can, and
Can
I
I
head out
come?
of town.
Okay.
Can I come with
mean-
you?
You can sneak if you like.
If you have what?
Said you can sneak if you like.
All right. I'm gonna do something here that I don't usually do. I need you guys to give me and John a couple moments. So, John, could you jump up to the Among Us just above us here, quick, so we can talk without everyone else listening in?
I'm
No-
sorry. Go where? Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Just to make sure, because you said you wanted me to put Panzer's life on the line. Just to make sure that I'm on the same page with you. Are you doing this so you could potentially write up a new character?
Negative.
Okay, you just want to be pushed to the absolute extreme that Panzer can be pushed to.
Yes, like when he was young, when fighting literally for his life.
Okay. Will do.
Oh, I wish. No, it's there's a free like
Base. Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
Like a little send me the link to that because that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have
So
to.
what's going on?
I was not ready for a bear fight, so I have to pull up my stat generator. Do. Where is the master file?
Bear.
There we
Why
go.
are we getting in a damn bear fight? God damn it, Panzer.
Trevor, which of the bangs is the better one?
Oh, for mine, I kind of So I like the top one and the bottom one best.
So the middle part or the all in front?
Yeah.
Panzer, how many hit points do you
I
have?
feel like she doesn't care enough to do the middle part, so the top one.
Okay.
I insist before Panzer leaves. I talk before I was as I was talking to him.
110.
What?
Nothing. Carry on.
I asked John a question. He was answering.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna interrupt y'all.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
it's okay for me to go.
Yeah,
Yes, go
it's
ahead.
okay. He answered my question.
Okay, so I insist on him either taking a defense or a strength potion. And which one would he want?
I
You
have.
say bear fight. Is he actually fighting a bear?
Yes.
I have potions already that you've given me that I have not touched yet.
Oh,
I have the vitality and the strength. I also have the steroid.
don't have the cleanser yet.
True, but I also have something up my sleeve. I'll be fine. If
Alright.
you do come along from a distance, don't intervene and don't tell anyone.
I'm definitely gonna watch. At least
I figured.
attempt to.
I know you, Oliver. You're a
Make
good
sure
friend.
no one's gonna try to also do anything stupid to you while you're fighting. There's no telling what someone might try to do.
You're a good friend, Oliver.
I try to be.
You are. You are.
All right, I don't have a D&D map for a jungle fight, so let me look and see what I've got here. Dang, and I just deleted a bunch of spare maps a couple days ago because I needed space. All right, let me see what I
Shame be upon you.
let me see what I can pull off here quick. I got to make a map. So let's see, grid on. Save changes. Okay, let's see if I can go over here.
There we go.
See if I have any of my old stuff. Pictures still on here. Okay. Okay, I'm reusing this one. I'm going to reuse this one. All right, so this is 25 by 25. Let's see here.
I'll go ahead and do this. All right.
There.
Oh, someone rolled something.
I have a new avatar.
Yeah, that's for me and Joe.
Oh.
Oh, did you order a new character art?
What? No, Joe, that's for the thing.
Oh, no, I mean, no, Sam said.
Why do you have access to all of us, Carl? So weird.
All right, let's see here. No, I was making mention of grid off, save. Okay. All right. Just gonna see here. GM layer. There we go. Okay. So you head up into the woods. Who all is coming with?
I mean, does he announce that he's leaving?
Carl went up to me as I was leaving. Sorry, Oliver.
Huh?
I said Oliver came up to me as I was leaving.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't announce it, but I mean it's not that hard. I'm a pretty large guy.
Okay. Well, Sam would go with. Like, why are you leaving camp?
Got something to do.
Is it a dangerous something?
If you come, don't intervene. That's all I ask.
And if it gets you killed?
Don't intervene.
I make half a promise.
I'm gonna let, like, as we're kind of like on the way there, I'm just gonna kind of let a prayer out to my goddess.
For the purpose.
That's tricky. That's tricky. I said you don't intervene. That's tricky.
That's cheating.
That's
Throw a
borderline.
pajama at you. She did not willingly intervene, but she will heal you. Okay, so out of game, are you purposely killing off your character?
No, I am not. I love my
Okay.
character.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, if you don't want to survive this, that's fine, and I won't intervene. There is a chance that if you might die, she might intervene. I'm sorry.
I
Is
mean,
that okay?
ultimately, I want it to be John to actually make this call. Because if you're putting Panzer's life on the line, you do realize that you could die.
Because we don't know how powerful bears are in this game.
I'm literally custom building one to test Panzer.
Yeah. Because like, D&D, you can fight bears.
I know.
We know how dangerous they are.
In real life, yes.
Obviously, I'll do it where Panzer doesn't hear me praying, obviously.
You can
I'm glad you said so. Rolling observance. No.
you can if you wish you can send it up silent, but I want to know what prayer you're putting up to before because I'm still editing this. And I have to refresh this page. Yeah, what prayer are you sending up, and are you doing it silently?
Oh, silently for sure.
Okay.
Am I there?
He's leaving at this point in time. The question is, do you guys decide who is deciding to go with?
I would definitely want to go.
Sam and Oliver are with.
Did the conversation take place in such a way that I would have been able to hear them?
We were on the edge of camp.
I would say with your hearing, it's easy to hear that.
Okay, then yeah, I'd just kind of follow. Like, obviously, I'm going.
In fact, you're probably still on my shoulder. Yes.
Yep.
Also, as I'm walking, I unclip my cape and hand it to Oliver.
I better say I'll hold that for you, buddy.
Just gives a big old whiff.
Oh my god.
Okie dokie then. Just hide this over here. All right. So is everyone good for encounter to be dealt?
Yeah, I sent you the message.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Roll me your D100, please.
I forgot about that. Okay. 34. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought so. Like, I forgot it was a DL100. I was like, what the fuck is that stat?
And I don't know if you saw that or not, but yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah. Apparently you're not getting her attention today. Okay.
It's really Hannah.
So,
yeah.
You good at this?
You head up into the woods to test your strength on your birthday. And you find yourself in a clearing, hunting the scent of bear. And as you approach, you find the entrance to a cave. Can you grab a hold of your Panzer and move it?
It's
So
surrounded by
I got my
picnic
skills
baskets.
right here. Give me a second. I see me.
Just give me a good roll. That's better. I'm gonna stop rolling now, so I don't fill up this
Get out of the way. I'm trying to move it. Oh wait, forgot.
I need a
Sam
charisma
is just
check,
gonna
Carl.
go
I'm gonna need a charisma check, Carl.
Oh,
All right,
that was just.
shrink it
wait, I was
shrink it
just-
down to grid,
okay.
please.
I'm not sure what your charisma. This is
How do I
actually.
shrink it?
Okay.
Or
To grid. Here, I should be able to shrink it. There you go.
thank you.
All right. So I'm gonna move
What
you
am
up
I
here
doing charisma for?
because I just wanted to know what your charisma check was for your fervent
No.
praying since you did it 3 freaking times in a row. And everybody is coming with for this. Sam, Panzer, everybody is coming along. I'm presuming.
Yep. Why is my token not new?
I mean, your token just left.
I know. I
Mine
deleted
did
it.
too.
I wanted to use my new picture. Is that like not a thing anymore?
Oh no, changing your character does not change your token. I would have to
Okay.
upload that next time.
Okay.
Send it
I see.
via Discord, and I can download it and fix it next session.
Okay.
But you find this cave, and you can hear inside what sounds like little baby bear cubs. And as you approach, you can hear the snort and growl of a mother bear as she comes lumbering out of the cave and sees you.
I'm like a frog almost.
Go roll initiative, Panzer.
How far away?
It's on the grid. Each space is 5 feet. We got double grid right now. So here, I'll turn off the grid. So we don't have double grid.
Oh, the mound. Got it.
That bear is
There.
fat.
It's supposed to be standing. I don't actually have a bear token. I just grabbed this off of Don John's. Add you to the turn order.
How would you initiative on
D12,
this?
lower number is better.
Right. Pretty high.
What did
Oh
you
my
roll?
An 11.
That's not good. Let's see here. I'll keep my views visible, rolls visible.
Am I able to use a range?
I mean, you can always attack with range, and she rolls a natural 1. Dag nabbit.
I'm still a good ways.
Yeah, she is. But she sees you, and instantly she can sense some predator hunting her and her cubs. And she rushes for you. And there is, for the sake of, I didn't have like a map prepared for this ahead of time. But there's like debris and forest debris and whatnot laying around. And right about here, there is a log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yep, stops right there. And she just takes that log and swipes at it and throws it at you.
What?
Okay.
Oh, this bear uses tools. Run.
Yeah, she has range. Let's see here. I need
What
my
the fuck?
22.
I call cheating. Throw the flag out.
Yeah, you are in range. She doesn't have to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, do you know about the new armor system, John?
Oh, right. VR or something like that.
Yeah.
12 plus precision of 5. So just barely misses you because you're
That's a 22 versus a 17.
no, your
That's 5.
your armor, your base armor value is 18.
Oh, so I don't roll defense anymore.
Nope.
No.
Never.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
Your defense value adds to your armor.
Okay, gotcha.
yeah, your defense is equal to your actual armor modifiers, your defense, and your dexterity all combined.
Okay.
You deal a critical hit if you beat 10 above a hit. So if he hits a 29, then you're gonna get hit really hard. Moving
Okay.
on, it is your turn.
All right. Pretty far away, so definitely gonna take the lower. I'm gonna throw one of my daggers.
Okay. Go ahead. Is it a poison dagger or not? State that now.
Yes.
Okay. The 11, because it's a thrown weapon, does not hit.
Okay.
It does impact the bear, but it bounces off of her fur.
Okay.
And are you moving at all on your turn?
We can move on our turn.
Yeah, I think I caught us up on this last time, but yes, you can move up to your agility value on your turn for free.
Sorry. It's been a minute. No, I hold my ground.
Okay. She moves 5 more spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait a minute. I need the actual select tool. And yeah, that's about where she is right there.
Okay.
She does not have a log to throw this round, so that is...
I unsheathe my sword.
Actually, It seems reasonable that she would have a charge attack, so I'm gonna roll for an agility check. What's her agility? 5? Oh, natural 20. Yeah, you're gonna get hit with a charge attack. That is gonna be precision to hit. Is not gonna hit. She gets within range of you, but the attack does not connect. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to unsheathe my sword and go up in an arc with it.
Okay.
Billing a skill point. Boop.
Well, actually,
Ouch.
Yeah, that's not gonna connect.
I have like a photo of the sketch.
Okay. Are you going to move at all?
No.
Okay. On her turn, she is going to try to grab you.
Okay.
That is an 8 plus 7. That is a 15. I need a strength check.
I already have a proficiency on grapples.
Okay, so go ahead. If you wish to make it with a d20, you can burn a point for that.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have it set. Dang it. Ouch. Crit fail.
Okay, well, she does grab you. You are grappled. And you are going to take some crushing damage.
So it's a bones.
Yep. And that is going to be 16 damage on a critical 8. So she is going to take let's see here.
I think a D8, correct?
Yep, D8. 1 D8 piercing damage. All right.
Hang on, already yet.
And your hit points are, you said 110?
Yep, 110.
So you're at 94. Okie doke. That's going to be her turn. It's your round. You are currently grappled. You need a strength check to get out, or you will remain grappled. And you'll have to make your attacks with disadvantage.
Sure, I'll just grapple out of this thing.
Okay.
Strength check.
I'm assuming you didn't even take my potion.
No. Not yet.
16. Okay. Wait a minute. You have your shield equipped right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. 16 versus D20 for 3. Yeah, you are able to break out. You are no longer grappled.
Okay.
So, back to her turn. She is going to swipe at you with her claws. That is a 15. Your shield is equipped, so it does not connect.
Okay. Going for a shield bash.
Okay, go ahead. She needs to make a vitality check as long as you hit. Her vitality is 11. Dang, I keep rolling 8s. What the fudge?
I'm rolling low too.
Well, that's a 19 on her vitality check, not to stunned.
19.
A 19.
She have 11
Yep.
vitality. Holy shit.
So she is not
Makes sense
stunned.
there.
Okay.
I believe that was your turn, unless you're moving away.
No, not moving away.
Okay.
Do I? Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead and ask your question first.
Do I see my group?
They're hiding in the bushes. If you wish to keep knowledge of where they are for now, you
I
can.
hit as soon as we got here. I think I got like a 22.
I mean, see, you don't actually see them, but
That's what I was just checking.
they're watching. You know they're there.
Okay.
Da-dum-dum-dum-dum.
What is she doing?
So she's gonna try to stand up in the air and push you down into the ground. So it's gonna be kind of like a.
He has all these spikes on him. How is the bear taking damage from those?
Every time she actually connects with a hit, yes.
Okay.
She's only connected. No, actually, yeah. Every time. Yep.
She only connected every time.
No, she hasn't.
The charge.
Yeah.
And the log.
Well, the log is a ranged attack, so it's not gonna. The spikes aren't gonna count.
It also missed.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
But none of her, even though she's attacked you and maybe hit your shield and whatnot, she actually hasn't dealt damage to you.
Yep.
So, except for
What's the 8
one.
for?
The 8 is her next attack to try to pound you into the ground. I need a strength check.
Okay.
Plus, well, it's an 8 plus her strength of. Let's see here. Strength of 7, so 15.
Yeah, it's a 12.
You get knocked prone.
Okay.
She will critically hit if she attacks you.
My turn.
Yep, it's your turn.
I get up.
Okay.
Oh wait, is this a grapple?
It's not technically a grapple, no.
Okay, so then it's an 8.
Okay. An 8. Oh,
Yep.
you roll a strength check?
Yep.
Okay. There is not an issue of you needing to stand up. Her knocking you down just knocked you down. It didn't actually deal damage or have a stun effect.
Okay. In that case, I will attack twice.
Okay.
Making a skill, starting one.
Okay, and you're using your weapon proficiency?
Yes.
Okay, so you can, for attack twice skills, you can,
See if the first one hits.
actually you get to roll 2 attacks, but they have to be D16s. If you're basing your skill off of that.
Okay.
But roll both attacks at the same time.
All right. Holy Cross.
For a name?
Yep.
That's fine.
$21 for the first one.
Okay.
18 for the second one.
Both of them hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Poor bear just wants to protect its baby.
7 and 19. So 26 total.
Wait. It's a D8.
Also, to the DM, can you let me know? I'm keeping my damage sensors on. Let me know when the bear is close to death.
Okay. Like you want to know at like what, 10 hit points or 30 hit points or?
When it like 2 hits away.
Okay.
2 good
so,
hits, so like 20 HP.
Okay. You gonna roll a charisma check, Vadoma, or your
Yeah.
check? Wait a minute. Are you still in your car?
Hey, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on. 24.
24. Okay. What stat do you wish to buff?
Which one is he using for like attack damage stuff?
Damage is strength. Attack is precision.
I'll do precision.
Okay. All right. So Panzer, before your next round, you feel an overwhelming aura of focus. You feel an overwhelming aura of focus. I'll just say that.
It's very familiar to the feeling from the when you were in the contest when I was betting on you.
Yeah.
You also have +4 to your precision stat for all of your
Okay.
attacks. Pretty much for the rest of the battle, unless this lasts longer than 10 rounds.
Okay.
So I believe it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it's my turn. You rolled a d20
Yep.
and you missed. Yeah, that's
It
definitely
hit.
that's definitely gonna hit. Finally slash at you in a moment of openness. You take 13 damage.
Okay. Hang on.
And go ahead and roll that d8 worth of damage for it coming in contact with your spikes.
I also got to do a D4 for Earth.
Yep. So.
Okay. What's the total of damage?
That was
took-
413, so that is 12 damage you have taken.
Okay. Total of 28 damage. Ready? And then save changes. Now a D8 for you. 3. Which is piercing.
So you're at 82 hit points now, right? Pretty sure.
I'm missing 28 hit points.
Oh, I must have forgotten to take off a couple of them then. No, 28 hit points missing is 82 from 110.
Okay. That's what I was saying. I didn't do the total yet.
Okay. Oh, I've
So
just,
no, I'm not at halfway yet. I know that.
yeah, I subtract down the line.
Okay.
And then the bear takes 3 extra damage. There we go. And bear's turn.
Wait.
No, that was
you
bear's
just
turn. Sorry, it was confusing. Your turn,
Uh-huh.
You dealt damage back. I'm not used to that. That's gonna hit.
It's actually higher. I have the +4. So it's 27.
27? Go ahead and roll 2d8.
Yep. Really?
Yep.
It's then 12. So it'd be 32.
32. Okay. That was a very bad hit. That hurt.
Real quick,
I
I'm gonna
disagree.
It
Is that
takes
minus a 2?
2. Yep.
So you said how much?
Oh no, 11 damage to you.
Okay.
What's your D4? Oh, your D4 is also a 2. Okay. So, all right. Now it's
And you said
at this point, taking the damage from your spikes, she starts to get really angry, and she all of a sudden just lurches forward and does another second attack at you. And this attack, when it hits you, it hits so hard that I need a strength check on top of it to hit, and whether or not you're going to actually.
Did it hit? Oh my god.
Yeah, it hits. That is going to be a 27 to hit, and I need a strength check from you. I need you to beat the 19.
It's a
which
19.
Is a 26.
Oh, no, it's not a 19. Sorry, it's a 13.
13, yeah. So you're going to get thrown back, and on top of the slashing damage, you're going to take an extra D8.
What's the damage?
The initial damage of the attack, 2d8 plus a d8 from the bludgeoning damage from being thrown. So 3d8 total. So that's 18 plus 7 is 25 damage, and you are knocked back over here.
Okay, so I take. What was the total?
28 damage.
So 26.
No. 25 damage.
25 damage
25
total.
damage. So 25
This is my
minus 2 is 23 damage.
Okay, got it.
So 71 minus 23 is left for you. And now it's your turn. She seems really angry now. You kind of get the feeling that she has started fighting desperately. You there, John?
Thinking.
Hello?
I think he's talking to the lady.
Oh, okay. Pull out. I think I'm going to pull out some pudding.
Be doing this correctly. My charisma is an 8. Plus the 1 I had earlier. And that's D4s. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, you can tell it to roll all of them together and all of them. You literally type in /R space however many D8.
So do I sword R space
and then number D4.
Together?
Yep.
8.
All in 3 digits together. 1D or number D4. 21.
Okay.
You actually have more critical 4s on that one, so good for you. So I'm presuming that you're healing?
Yes.
All right, so you
Is that the potion?
Nope.
Oh.
You guys see him just be surrounded by a shadow of a dark aura, and his wounds literally start closing up almost with gory necromantic skin temporarily.
Yeah.
You are at 69 HP.
I like that number better.
Do you know what's funny about that?
What?
So's the bear. You are, if I did 40, 50, 60, yeah, you are both literally, I kid you not, both sitting at 69 HP right now. That's great. All right. So that was your action for your turn.
Yep.
Bear is gonna come rushing in.
Rushing in, it's right. Oh, right, I moved.
Yeah. And it's gonna attack you twice. And that's a 17 and a 24. 24 is gonna hit. And you take 13 damage
Hang
from the
on.
one slash.
I take.
Going to take a d8 worth of spike damage, which is 5. All right. And it's your
Wait.
turn. What's the matter?
Doing math of my health.
Oh, okay.
And then
yeah, that was
just did some damage. All right, where am I at now? I was at 69.
6 plus 7 minus 4 is 13 minus 4 is 9. So
60
you
HP.
You are at 60 HP.
Got it.
All right. I believe it's your turn now.
Yes, it is. I'll drink a potion
Okay.
of vitality.
All right. Refresh my mind. Does that supposed to
Vitality gives. Hold on.
Okay, so vitality increases your hit point maximum, but it doesn't heal you.
Yeah, plus D10.
So I'm just double checking with John to make sure you understood what that potion does.
Oh no, I was thinking it actually healed me.
No, it does. It does not increase your hit points.
Yeah, for
Yes,
some
it
reason I
heals.
have 1d10 points.
It's a plus D10 to temporary hit point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Temporary hit points.
I think how it worked.
I was not counting it as a healing potion.
Like I understand that, so I'm not sure how we would have run
No,
that.
I was counting it as your stat goes up, but your maximum HP, temporary hit points. It just gives you level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I understand.
I'm gonna go drinking for the evening, and I'm gonna compete in a contest. I'm gonna cheat ahead of time. I'm gonna take this thing to help me keep my alcohol down. Kind of thing. Sorry. You can take it back if you wish to, considering that,
Yes, please.
yes, it was not understood what it does.
Do my racial traits are the same now, right? Nothing changed in that?
Yep.
Do I still have acid blood?
Yep.
Am I bleeding?
Yeah.
And she's been biting me?
She tried once but was unsuccessful.
So her paws would have poison on them, correct?
For the few times that she hit, yeah, her claws do.
Is it hurting her?
Not as of yet, no.
But dull.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go in for a hit.
I don't usually count that unless you're being attacked by something that's trying to eat you.
Oh, crit 1.
Okay, yeah, no, that does not hit. And just swipe at you 2 more times. Both of those are going to hit. So that is a total of 22 damage, and you can reduce it by 2d4, which is 6 off of 22, which is 16 damage. And she will take 2d8 for successful hits. So you are at
HP.
yeah, HP.
Sounds like a weird.
She goes down by 13.
What's my HP? 50. And it's my turn. Yes.
Nat 20.
Ooh, nice. 2d8
Total
out
of
of that.
30.
Actually, it's one. Wait a minute. Total of 30. Yeah, that's enough to roll 2d8. And since it's a natural 20, you roll 3d8. 3d8 plus your strength.
Just once.
You were just, you were just getting a feel for it at first, and now you're just like, okay, let's see how hurry up and end.
19 total.